We're going to break. Kevin, what's coming up on the show, my man?
Coming up, we've got live from 725. It's how you get to see the locally produced film of Overtime.
Overtime?
We got all the guys over here with us.
All right. And you know, we call this Possibility City. That's a marketing ploy by the Better Business Bureau. Not the Better Business Bureau, Louisville Better. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, make a long story short, Possibility City. Anything is possible, including making a local film. And we've got some gentlemen with me to my right, to your television left. Welcome from the movie Overtime.
How's it going, man?
The locally produced movie Overtime. First of all, this is Matt. We'll go one at a time down here. Matt is the director, Matt Niehoff. The producer is Brian Cunningham, right there. There we go. Al Snow plays Ralph. And
Rafe.
I'm sorry.
Rafe, yeah.
Okay, Rafe. I apologize, Rafe.
Sorry.
And then John Wells plays Max.
Yeah.
So here we go. Okay, first of all, we'll go to the director. Matt, if you would, give everyone a little bit of a synopsis of the movie Overtime. I love the genesis of this thing is funny,
yeah.
Yet it's a little out there.
It is. It's a comedy at heart. Pretty much, it's like a comedy action horror movie. The basic plot of it, it's about a hitman trying to make it to his 10-year-old son's birthday party. And along the way, you know, they run into some drug dealers and some zombie aliens, or Zalians as we've come to know them as. And, you know, some stuff hits the fan. So,
okay. A little bit of video up here. You can check it out. Now,
that is a hulking man right there.
That is one large dude. That is Rafe, better known as Al Snow. And if Brian, now you two work together.
Yeah.
Whose idea was this? Obviously, now you being the director, was this more of a joint collaboration? Or
I started writing the script about 2 years ago. And I came, Brian and I both work at a production company here in town. And
Video Bread.
Video Bread, yes, yeah, Video Bread.
Great work, great work.
Well, thank you. You know, Brian was a DP there, director of photography, and I went up to him and I was like, hey man, I wrote this script. You want to make a movie? And he was like, can I read it? And I was like, yeah, sure. And he took it home and he came back and I was like, what do you think, man? He was like, it's okay. Can I change some stuff? And I was like, go for it, brother. You know,
so 6 drafts later.
Yes, yeah, 6 drafts later. Yeah, we started shooting last June. So we shot over the course of a whole year, and we actually wrapped it in March. So.
Well, I want to ask Al and John, now you two, what attracted you to being in this movie? Now I know both of you all are experienced actors, but tell me a little bit about what was the allure of Overtime?
Well, for me, it was the fact I get to play a little bit of a different character. Most of the time, this may come as a shock. I'm usually the big gorilla in the film, where
hard to believe.
Yeah, I know.
How dare they typecast you?
What a surprise, you know, that I'm the drug dealer or a killer drug dealer, and this time I get to interact with a family and you know, show some other emotional quantities that I don't normally get to do other than just, I'm going to kill you. So
he still kills stuff too, though.
I still kill stuff.
Yeah, you're not going to be disappointed.
Right.
Okay, and John, your attraction, you play Max. Now, who is Max and what was the attraction of that character?
Max is Rafe's partner, and he's kind of a carefree, tongue-in-cheek, over-the-top, just trying to have a good time all the time. He's a killer. He's a professional killer, but he's just trying to enjoy himself.
You know, I was telling you, Matt, that this kind of reminds me of The Sopranos, because here you got this hitman, but he's got a very normal life. He's trying to get back to his son's birthday party. He's getting pressure from the wife, and yet his side job happens to be killing people. So, so it is a little bizarre, a little dark, but you say funny nonetheless. Now, if someone is interested in this premise, and by the way, thank you for the film, appreciate that.
Oh yeah, no problem.
All right, tell us, how can they see this movie? How can they see Overtime?
We're doing the big world premiere this Saturday, 6:45 p.m. at the Fern Valley Hotel and Convention Center. It's also the Fright Night Film Fest. It's going to be a huge deal. I mean, I think they're expecting like 7,500 people to be at this whole thing. All sorts of other celebrities are going to be there. John Carpenter's going to be there. Linda Blair. They're the two biggest people, many others though.
Henry Winkler.
Yeah, Henry Winkler's going to be, the Fonz is going to be there.
Wow.
Brian loves the Fonz.
So. Who doesn't?
Well, and you mentioned John Carpenter. I mean, about some of his movies. So here's a guy who really wants to just support someone who's trying to get out there and do something here locally. And you guys, are you proud of the finished product, obviously?
Oh, I mean, absolutely. You know, one of the biggest compliments I got is I showed my mom, my dad, my girlfriend kind of like a rough cut. And, you know, it was over and everybody was kind of quiet for a second, you know. And they all kind of looked at me and they're like, you know, that looked like a real movie. And that was like, you know, that's like, that's like the best compliment you can get when somebody's, you know, and it does, man. I mean, a vast group of people have come together. I mean, this wasn't a single effort on anybody's part. You know, I mean, a vast group of people came together and just made this awesome.
Well, congratulations to all you guys, and good luck to you. Overtime is the name of the movie. Where and when, real quick again? One more time, real quick.
It's this Saturday, July 23rd, 6:45. Check out overtimethemovie.com. It tells you anything you want to know about it.
All right, overtimethemovie.com. Once again, congratulations, fellas. And Kevin